Hey guys, Coach Tim here. Today I want to work with you guys on attacking the switch off a dribble handoff or off a ball screen that's going to allow you to really attack that big man and attack the open space and hit him with a nice counter to get him off balance. You see a lot of guys like Tony Parker, Allen Iverson, some of these quicker guards that have played in the NBA, being able to attack certain spaces, shift the defender to be able to open up some kind of a lane or an angle for them to be able to get into the floater or the quick pull-up jumper. Okay, so let's say we're in the logo or the break line, so to speak, which is really just a little bit below the free throw line extended area. So if we're on the same team and it's a dribble handoff situation, and let's say this big is late on the rotation and he's just zoned up and he's ready to help me coming off this. So as soon as I come off, it's important that when you guys come off of dribble handoffs or ball screens, we always want to try to go shoulder to hip. And the reason why is because as soon as I catch this ball, let's say if it's a hard hedge and he's showing nice and hard, I want to stay low to where I'm able to split this gap, being able to penetrate, stay low, and it allows me to also elevate and finish over the top of the weak side defender. So if we go shoulder to shoulder, sometimes that's not going to allow me to be able to do what I need to do in terms of being able to turn the corner. And now I got to also do too much work by dipping my hips and then also getting up to the shot. So in this situation, we want to make sure that if the hedge or the showman is late on this rotation, there's always going to be a gap, which is to my left or to my right when I come off of this handoff. So as soon as I catch nice and low, we're shoulder to hip, I want to square my body as quickly as possible. Once I see this defender on his heels, I'm always going to have the advantage by me going downhill and changing my speed. This is always going to create an opportunity for you to be able to create an angle for you to get downhill and get at least 1 to 2 feet inside the paint to break down and have the defense collapse. So when I turn down, I want to throw it away. I speed up my steps, quick cross. I'm inside. Now I've got a nice high elevation finish over the rim. Okay, tap. Okay, I'm coming up. I'm throwing away, quick step, 1, 2. Nice little left hand finish. You'll also see a lot of guys like Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, a lot of your smaller guards, when they come off of these ball screens or these dribble handoffs, what they like to do is as they throw this ball away into the open space, they're throwing their inside shoulder and inside hip right here to freeze this defender, making them think that I'm gonna either bounce off and retreat dribble or possibly even spin. So what their tendency of doing is sitting on the inside of this hip. So as I push this ball through, I want to open up my base, go and change my pace. So we want to open up the base, change our pace by extending all the way out. So now, what you could also do in this opportunity, I throw this ball away. Okay, I'm coming here, I'm playing 1, 2, keep it high and tight, and I'm going straight up off the glass. Another option you could do with that crossover is get right into your spin move. Going back to Tony Parker, this is one of the greatest moves in the history of the game, allowing him to become one of the most efficient scorers inside the paint. Along with Allen Iverson, a lot of your smaller guards do a great job of being able to get that defender to move east to west and allowing them to spin right off of them, being able to get to the reverse layup, using the rim as a shield to protect the ball, or getting right into the 2-foot floaters. So in this case, if I hit a dribble handoff, the big man is late, I throw it inside the space, 1, 2, and I'm just spinning right off of them and just elevating right over the top of the rim. So we want to make sure we throw the ball away to also speed up the defender. So as I come off, I'm throwing it away, 1, 2, elevate, nice and high. Hitting this spin move and using it as a counter is extremely important. That not only when we throw this ball away, we always want to come off, like I said, shoulder to hip. As soon as I throw this ball away, it's important that I widen my base. I want wide feet. Feet should be always outside your shoulder, because if this big bumps me, I want to make sure I'm able to spin and continue to go downhill. If my feet are too close together and I'm a little bit high and he bumps my hip, now I'm going this direction and now I'm just really off balance and not able to continuously get to where I need to go. So as we're pushing this ball out, we want to drop our frame as low as possible and stay low as possible throughout the duration of the move. So when I spin here, notice my base and my frame is nice and wide. So when I take this last step in my shot or I come off of 1 foot, my hips are still dropped. And as I go up for my shot, I'm able to continue to elevate just like an elevator. If I go up and I'm high and I'm trying to explode, it's almost like an escalator. But as you start getting to your elite levels, what happens is guys meet you at the rim and they're able to either contest your shot, alter your shot. All right, so let's see how that looks going to game speed. So okay, we want to make sure we just staying low throughout the whole duration of the spin. So where now we can elevate over that weak side defender and get it over the top of that big man. So we'll go here, tap, shift up, oh, right there.